girl who can now live with injustice. Although I do know that we need to get along with how this whole world works. But here, I just want to uncover the problems of cheating in the whole world, especially in China. In a country long known for strict education standards and highly intelligent students, in recent years, many Chinese students have gotten a bad reputation of cheating. And many college admission people are aware of this problem and they are suspicious. So, our goal here is to uncover the problem of cheating, why it happens, who is at fault, and what can be done about it so that Chinese students can be judged more fairly and they can have equal opportunity to succeed. Okay, this is my school, Shanxi Experimental Secondary School, and our journey begins here. Recently, I am reading a book named The Anatomy of Motive, written by an FBI agent. And the key to find the murderer is to find the motive first. Here, if I want to truly understand the problem of cheating, I need to find different deep motives of this cheating behavior in different tasks. That's very crucial. Firstly, let us first find what different students think about the motives of cheating. What's your opinion about cheating?
From my personal point of view, I think that we should definitely abandon cheating. I've heard a lot of students who have tested the SAT before and they bought the answer from illegal ways, but although they feel pretty good after getting a very high score, but they cannot be suitable for the future study and learning when they get into the college. So no matter a lot of problems, we do not study for test, we study for our future prosper. So that is my personal perspective.
作弊这个现象，它是就是现在学校里面还有社会上非常普遍的一个现象。这还是由于就是社会压力非常大，然后同学们的压力也很大所造成的。它虽然是个普遍现象，但我们也不能任由它就是肆意的发展，我们也要学会克制它，然后改善它，来营造一个更加公平的这种环境。
It's not. It kind of defeats the point of tests and learning and everything.
When you cheat, you're only cheating yourself. You're not really learning the material. And what's the point if you're going to be in a class and then cheat on a test? You're not benefiting anyone. You're just getting by. So it's not. I think it's bad.
Do you know or can you guess how many percent of students in one class cheat in exam?
Oh, that's hard to say. I don't think very many students like. So like maybe less than 10%.
Like 60%?
Students don't really know how many percent of students cheating around them. I polled 300 students in my high school using questionnaires to find the relatively accurate number of percent of cheating students. Here is the result. There are 32.3% of students who once cheated in the exams. This is definitely not a small number. Around 1/3 of the students in the high school once cheated in the exams. On June 11th, 2016, ACT test was cancelled throughout in Hong Kong and Korea. The reason is said to be that a container of test papers was stolen. People from mainland China flew to Hong Kong to take a test, costing thousands of RMB, leading to nothing. The consequence of one person's cheating behavior is detrimental to hundreds of examiners and their parents. We need to begin to take this problem seriously. Cheating is okay under certain conditions.
I don't know what the actual meaning of certain conditions in life or in.
Like maybe they only have one chance to get to that school and they need to get a perfect score. Do you think that's okay for them to cheat a little bit?
I don't agree so. I think they should maybe prepare a year or two more to learn their actual ability to be justified to their personal ability or something.
Yeah.
我觉得在任何条件下，作弊肯定都是不可以被允许的，因为不论是在任何场合，只要你作弊，就会造成对其他同学的不公平。我觉得这个就是如果往小了说，是一种不公平的这样在学校的一个现象。如果它被扩大的足够大的话，如果全社会都形成这样一个作弊的风气，那样的话一定会造成我们社会上的一些不安定的现象。
Do you feel cheating is okay under certain conditions?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I don't think it's. It kind of again it defeats the purpose of actually the process of tests and everything. You're trying to learn. If you're cheating, you're actually not absorbing information. You're not learning stuff.
This exam is really important.
Well, then you should study hard for it.
And the time for preparing is very limited.
For what?
The time for preparing for this test.
Well, you have your priorities for things, I think.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's different because it depends on what you're looking at, or like what grade level you're looking at. But usually people prioritize. Like, I think for brown students, like most of them are with that degree of like, oh, they spend all their time like they know what they're doing and their studying is important for them, and like cheating really isn't a big thing.
And
I don't think so. Like I would need a very like specific, very particular situation where it would be okay, but I don't think it's okay.
why do you think students cheat? For example, too much pressure to succeed from parents, too much pressure from society, or peer pressure, like from other students, or personal insecurities?
I want to tell what I know. The students who have about the answers in SAT test, they always get a lot of pressure from their parents, because those who about these answers are those people who have a rich family. So they don't work very hard because their parents is their shells. They do not need to worry about once they cannot get into college, what will be the conclusion. After so many tests, normally they cannot get a very ideal score, so their parents will push them and buy the answer for them. So that is one of the reasons.
我觉得作弊是有两个原因，一个是外界的，一个是自身的。外界的肯定是包括学校、父母给予的一些压力。第二个原因就是基于他们对自己的不自信的一种表现。
It's more like, I guess it's pressure from society, I'd say, in like the standards of wanting to do well and get those good grades. But it's probably more so pressure on themselves, with like expectations placed by society and whatnot, and on wanting to succeed, to do better in life, and how grades will impact your future. Essentially,
I think that it's a combination of everything. I think a lot of times it's just laziness, because people like they want to reach a certain standard because there's pressure being put on them by their school, by their parents, by their friends. So, but ultimately, like, if they're not willing to put the work in, or if they don't have time and they're not willing to, like, ask for an extension or something, it ultimately is because of laziness.
According to students' opinions of different deep causes of cheating behavior showed on 300 questionnaires, we found that the highest pressure is from society. People are judged and evaluated only by their test scores in this society. A high test score is the only way for most students to prove themselves. Meanwhile, teenagers at this age are eager to be accepted by peers. As a result, they treat a high score as their destination. 67.3% of students questioned believed the deep cause of cheating is the evaluation system, just according to the scores. As for the root reason of cheating, only score atmosphere in the society, we collected many practical solutions focusing on this problem. First, the evaluation system should include multiple characteristics of a person. Hence, students will focus more on the general picture of themselves, not only the small profits from a test. Second, schools should change the score system. The proportion of the final score should include academic GPA and the test score, leading to the meaninglessness of cheating in one exam. Third, schools should establish every student's moral credit profile. If a student cheats, his or her profile will have the records which will influence the future career or loan. Except schools and society, we need to consider from the psychological statement of students. They deserve a proper and positive family and school education. Parents should always care about their kids' psychological development and make them realize the importance of moral quality, like always being honest to their own heart. Psychology classes are necessary in every school. Recently, this kind of classes is offered in some schools, but both teachers and students are not taking these classes seriously. Every time some important classes are coming, psychology class will be halted. School is responsible to make both teachers and students know about the importance of these classes and add more serious psychological tests.
I want to warn those who have cheated or who is gonna cheat that you should improve your ability, but you should never steal the fruit from other people.
Study more. Yeah, and create the time to study. It's important.
只要你努力，就没有你达不成的心愿。你不一定要靠作弊这一条路来实现自己的人生目标。
It's not worth it because taking the time to learn something in the long run, that's going to be more fulfilling for you rather than just skimming by and learning the surface of things and just learning how to cheat in general. You're just going to end up taking shortcuts in life and not having as much of a